Hi friends and soon-to-be friends. Today I wanted to share my love of crafting with you. So my phone has been recommending this thing called CraftClub for a while now. I guess it's like the new age thing that like TikTok does, where my phone just is like, here's some advertisements, maybe you'll like to try this out. And I guess it's a company based in Australia, I think. They have a lot of different stuff from like embroidery, cross stitch, to coasters, to rugs, which is something I do want to try one day. And they also have purses, which I had never even heard of people making their own purses. So I was like, I would love to give that a try. That sounds fun. And you know, it shipped really fast. I was surprised. I was expecting like, I don't know, Australia, maybe a month shipping, something like that. I will say though, like everything was, website was looking fine. I wasn't sure if it was a scam, to be honest, because I hadn't heard anyone talk about it. I hadn't seen any videos. So when I had ordered, somehow I had put in the wrong address. And I mean, I ordered it at night. The next morning, I like rechecked it and I sent them an email from their website saying like, hey, my order, I had the wrong address. Like, can we quickly switch it? And this was before I got any confirmation that it shipped or getting prepared or ready. Just that like order confirmed, but nothing in the works. And a day goes by, another day goes by. So now I send another message because they're linked through shop. And so I contacted them through the shop application. And again, no answer. And at this point I was like, wow, I definitely bought from a scam company. And then lo and behold, when I get an email updating saying that the package is with the shipping provider, I get an email saying, oh, sorry, we can't change the address because it's already with the shipper. And when I go online to like the shipper stuff, it says that they created a label, but they're still awaiting the package. Like they haven't received it. So I was like, well, it looks like we can still change it. Thanks for waiting so long. Because at this point now, I think it's been like 3 or 4 days, 5 days since like my original email. So I email again being like, hey, it looks like it hasn't actually been shipped. They have a shipping label, but they haven't shipped out yet. Do you know who I can contact, what I can do? Because the last email was just saying basically like, hopefully you can get it at that address, or you just have to wait until it returns back to us. So another day goes by, and another day goes by, and then it's not until I think like three days more went by, and I get an email saying package was delivered. And then on that same day, I get an email back from customer service saying, there's nothing we can do because it looks like the package was delivered. Well, thank you. Yes, I know. So I did get my package, everything sorted out. It's really just customer service that I was kind of like, okay, I don't think you guys are actually here to assist, but you know what? It was user error. I did somehow accidentally put the wrong shipping address. Definitely will not happen again. But just so you know, in case you have any difficulties with your order, God forbid if there was actually something wrong with my order that was like out of my control, could not get to or whatever, because I'd be screwed. So, you know what? That all aside, we're gonna have some fun. I'm excited for this. I love crafts. It's like my form of, fun meditation type stuff. So grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and let's see what this box has to offer. So I have my 2 boxes here. I did have a special where it was, I think like, if you buy a pack or pair, then you get a discount. So I'm just gonna set this one to the side for now. I'll check you out in a bit. I just want to see if this one, because we do have, just slight bends, but it looks official. I mean, it says you can contact them, allegedly. So I don't know much about this website other than I believe they're located in Australia. So I do have scissors to open my scissors. Oh, are these easy? No, they're not easy. I did just put on press-on nails, so I'm trying to make them last at least a little bit before I absolutely obliterate them. Oop. Or myself. Oop. Okay. Just... Nope. Owie. Oh, yep, there we go. So I can confirm their scissors are sharp. Yeah, let's just do that. Safety first, okay? Package design. Let's check out what this one looks like. So I am super excited because I've seen, ow. I probably should preference with saying there might be blood in this video. I am not very good with scissors or not injuring myself. I will try my best. I'm very sorry. I'll try to keep it PG. Okay. Lo and behold, there is stuff in here. It's not rocks and confetti. It is actual items. Okay. That's cute little thank you gift. I don't know. Or maybe these are all the little doodads for it. Yeah, I think these are all the little doodads. So, sprinkle my doodads out. Yeah, we got handmade. How cute. And a little string for something. Oh, there's some sharp things too. Oh, okay. We might be embroidering too. Wow, they just kind of like threw this all in. If I was just like grabbing at this stuff, like it's already 2 needles here. I definitely am. Yeah, they are slightly sharp. Definitely would be one to hurt myself with this. So we look like we have all our pieces. Little clasps, little purse strap. Okay, very cute. I guess I'm just gonna throw my doodads back into the bag. Pink, it's fun. Very springtime-esque. We are in the midst of summer, but one can still always hope for spring. All right, and then we have the little keychain thing because it did have like little stuff on the side that it came with. Oh, so you just like hang this to the side, I think. It's a little sad. It's a little sad from the travels, but the concept is still there. Very cute. Oh, okay. And then we have a burlap sack. I'm assuming this is where I hold it if I'm not completing it, but let's see. I am curious how long this would take me. I have been known to just zone out and do crafts for hours on end. Oh, there's a guide. That's cute. Did I preference was saying I've never done this before? When stitching this front panel, we recommend marking the tulip design onto your plastic canvas with a black pen. Oh, so I have to draw it myself? Oh, these are so soft. Oh my gosh. It's very nice. I would love to make a blanket with this. So we first draw, then we outline, then we fill, then we fill some more. Start with the front. Oh, that's the back. Wait a second. Sides, base. Oh, is this like the full? Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. No need to go down the rabbit hole of everything we need to do. Oh, this also has a back. Oh, you do have to count. Okay. So it is definitely not like beginner friendly. I honestly thought this was going to come with like the pieces already like written on for me to then just, you know, have fun filling it in, doing mindless stuff, but that's okay. My brain can work from time to time. Well, I guess I need to view the video. Now, where's my phone? So not only can I not count, but I also can't read. So you can see some different colors on my little matrix thing here. The black is my mistake. That was the boo-boo first, and then I went back in with the blue. So thank goodness I did watch the tutorial, or this would have already gone drastically wrong. So now that I have my stuff, I need to draw in some flowers. So let's see if I mess this up again. It actually looks like a tulip. Well, kind of. Can we see it? Kind of. Yeah, like a Pac-Man type tulip, I would think. All right, on to the next ones. Okay, I got the front done. We can kind of see those tulips are there, looking pretty good. This is the first time I've done something like this. Like if I get a embroidery kit, I get it where it's already filled out for me because I'm not very good at sketching or counting or following directions very well. So that's actually pretty dang good. Now I just need to outline the right side and the left side. Whatever that's supposed to be. Although I am sad that the back panel is just plain. I don't know. I just thought that both sides were going to be these fun little tulips. Typically, I am known to be one to just do whatever I want with arts and crafts, but since I don't have this specific yarn, I will have to follow with what it's asking for, which is fine. It's just I didn't realize, because that just seems silly. Am I understanding this wrong? Back panel makes me think the back, then you have the sides. So these are gonna have flowers. The front's gonna have flowers, and that's it. Like I'm okay with the bottom of the bag not having a flower, but I thought the back would also, but such is life. We don't need flowers all the time, I guess. All right, done with that section, whatever that was. Moving on to the side panels, almost there. I think this is like already half the craft. This is probably gonna be the longest part. The other part's gonna take like 20 minutes. Everything is there. I got my little tulips everywhere. I am ready to start. I can see where we're going with this. So we need our little fun knick-knack paddywhacks. Well, I guess I'll just dump them back out. I wish they did come in a better means. Like I don't know. This wasn't the cheapest thing. Like it was cheaper because it was on sale, like the double, you get two, but it's still like, you know, I don't want all my stuff just haphazardly thrown into a bag, but I guess to each their own. So I will put that off to the side. I think I'm going to start with the flowers first and then work on the background. So I'll have the pink. I do wish like the tutorial doesn't tell you like how much yarn to cut out. It just shows the lady cutting out the yarn. I also, crafting is like one of those really relaxing things for me, so I'm not too meticulous or organized with it. You should see my crafting corner. It is just a heap of items. Despite these scissors being oh, just kidding. Okay, it heard me talking trash. Couldn't cut them at first, but I guess that's just user error. It's always user error when it comes to me. Cannot thread needles for the life of me. Any type of needles. Embroidery, I always have to use my little handy needle threader. And even then, I can't thread through the threader thread thing. Just like embroidery where you start from the back, it looks like. Pull it through. come back down where you want. I usually have a very small tail when I do embroidery. And then we just fill it in as such. So I'm not the most graceful at crafts. So let's just see what this is gonna look like. Okay, first one done. Maybe this is one of those things where you need to like finish the whole thing before you start having any judgment on it, because as of right now, this is looking like trash. But I'm also a very hard critic on myself. So let's just, yeah, let's carry onward. All right, so we got some bulbs on, tulip bulbs. I think since I still already have this threaded on, I'm just gonna do the little tulips on the sides first before switching colors. And then, you know, it makes me sad because now I feel like I definitely could have done both sides with tulips, you know? Is it still too late? I don't know. We shall see. We shall see what I decide to do, because I have been known to change my mind in the middle of projects and just do whatever. All right, all of the tulips, petals, bulbs have been assembled, and yes, there is still so much of the pink yarn. I don't know, maybe it's used elsewhere. I don't think it is. Or they just give you a bunch. We shall see. We shall see what this turns out to be like. You know, I won't do the back until I fully made up my mind. Because I don't know, I guess I just, when I imagined this purse, I thought they were gonna have tulips on both sides. It just feels a little silly to only have one side be tulips. But then I don't know what, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't work. Well, we'll just see. I'll just make it how it is. I need to learn to just follow directions. Don't get too crazy now. All right, next up, let's do the green. I will say though, this is now fun to me. The drawing on part is definitely not the part that I look forward to in crafts. That's why I purposely choose things that I don't have to draw, even for cross stitch. I mean, yes, there is counting, but I don't have to draw anything. You just kind of eyeball it. I guess you could count this like counted cross stitch. I didn't actually have to draw anything like embroidery. I could have just gone to town, given it a try. But I was scared, so I didn't. But let me know if you guys have tried out this company, if you been wanting to try out this company, what on their website looked interesting to you, because honestly, like there was, and I've never even been into like moss type stuff, but they have like moss kits that also look like moss coasters. I think that would be pretty cute to do. All right, let's test out these stems. My first tulip. Oh my goodness. Spring blooms. Oh, I can see it now. Okay. I'm feeling better about this. What did I just do? What did I just do? Instant replay. Someone watch what I just did. Again, spacing out. Wait, what? What? When I when I start to do arts and crafts, that is like my form of meditation. So I do blank out. I'm trying to stay focused for this video. And I think that was a me not paying attention moment. That was interesting. Did I mess it up? Again, not fully paying attention. Oh, I definitely messed that up. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, it's a struggle bus for me because I literally, my mind just wanders. I am prone to daydreaming. And so when I do crafts, it's so relaxing. But there we go. My pedal is fixed. I was like, oh dear, that was looking off. At least my subconscious brain can catch it. Wow, look at that. So cute. And again, so soft. Very soft pillow. I mean, oh no. Very soft purse. I guess if you were needing a nap, you could use this purse as a pillow. It's that soft. So, I mean, dual purposes, right? All right, so just like before, still a lot of green. If anyone wants to try out this kit, please make the back the same as the front. I must see what it looks like. Or, I mean, I could definitely save this and make another project. I am prone to keeping all the extras and just using it later. Don't see anything wrong with that. So then all that is left is this cream color. And then we assemble. So let's get to it. Take a bit here. Oh, wait, what's going on? See this? It is breaking apart. Or maybe there's two. What did I do? No, that's one end. What is happening? Did I already break it? Am I already screwed? Did I already curse this thing? Why? Maybe I will ignore that end and start from the other end. Not a problem. Don't see it. Didn't happen. Oh my god, I'm gonna get this tangled. I am going to get this tangled. Oh no. My arm's already tangled. Can't even see it. It's way up here. Let the confusion commence. And you might have noticed I do switch between my hands. I wouldn't per se say that I am ambidextrous, but if one hand gets tired, I do just switch to the other one. It just makes sense in my mind that if one hand can't do something anymore, you just go to the next one. So I think over time my body got used to that, but I do only write with my right hand. Take that with what you will. If you're like watching this and you're wondering like, wait, does she always use a hand? No, wait, now is it the other one? Yeah, I do that. When I first started learning embroidery, the teacher that was teaching me would get so frustrated because I kept switching my hands. But I was just tired. I just wasn't, my little fingies aren't used to doing this type of dexterity work. So she told me to just stick with one hand only, and clearly I don't listen. last stitch has been stitched for now. Because the assembly still has to be done. But I mean, for what it, oh, just so soft. Can't get over that. What it is right now, I think it's cute. I like the colors. I can see where and why we don't have, you know, the tulips on both sides. You know, trust the process. I'm glad I didn't go crazy and just started doing more tulips on the other side. I have been doing this for about almost 5.5 hours now. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I think I come back to this tomorrow to do the assembly part, because that also is going to take some time forming it together, making our little purse, and putting all the accessories. So, next day. Hi, friend. I am back. It's been more than a day. And in that time away, I have reviewed the videos to find out that I took longer to stitch this thing than I needed to. There was a quicker stitch, and that is okay. I also found out they only gave me 3 of these little doodads, so it's fine. I stitch one side at a time, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have 4. Unless I misplace wherever this is supposed to be going, and I'm not supposed to attach this yet. But we're going to continue on. So now we get to the terrifying part. I've slightly been dreading this because I don't know if I'm going to do this right, but we have to now assemble said bag. And I'm supposed to be using the leftover cream color, and I don't have much of it. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I have more of the pink than I do of the cream, and the cream is supposed to go basically all the way around the edges. So we will see what we can do. Also, let me know if you love or hate this camera angle. I thought I would try something different as I am assembling the bag, since I can be a little gremlin and come down to the bottom. But if you hate it, just let me know. We are going to get started somehow. Okay. Maybe they didn't attach the other side at first. I don't know. I don't remember. I watched the video at one point in my life, and now I've forgotten. So I will also say, after the last time filming, I was covered in this fluffy stuff. Like, it sheds like crazy. I had it in my hair, I had it up my nose, I had it all over the couch. I had to do a quick vacuuming before my love got home because it was a chaotic mess. And even still, I am already getting it all over me. So do keep that in mind if you decide to get something like this. I really don't know how well it's going to last, just because all the fuzzies are falling off. But it'll be fun. This would be a fun little thing. So I got my little knot, my little tail. Let's keep going. Okay, I got a random tail in here. Guess I'm just gonna snip that. That's the other thing. As I was examining my work, I found random tails hanging out that I didn't see when I was working on it, that I had to keep snipping. So hopefully this thing is a-okay and is not hanging by threads by the time I'm done with it. But we shall see. All right, bottom done. Let's see here. Again, this might be one of those things where you have to just keep going before you have any comments on it. Or maybe I'm just very cynical of myself, but I don't feel like I did the bottom very well. But you know what? Onwards and upwards. We're just going to keep going. We are committed to our mistakes. This is also the part where I was like, oh my god, I have to bend this thing and still get everything in the right place and hope to god I have it lined up. Cool. Yeah, I can do that. I have complete and total faith in myself. Oh, I don't have complete and total faith in myself. What did I just do? Oh, over here? See, now I found another, no, what? I swear this tail wasn't here before I started. What am I doing? Oh no. Did I mention that this is a gift? So there's just slightly more pressure in this than I think there needs to be or should be, but I like to just up the ante, you know? First time doing something, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that for birthday gift. I hope to God they like trash. These things are a lifesaver for me because I can't thread a needle to save my life. Hopefully I'll never need to do that to save my life. But, you know, I will say when doing this project, it is relaxing, you know, the repetitive motion. If you don't put the stress on yourself of trying to give this to someone. It's good. It goes by fast, at least for this part. I think if I had seen the other video sooner, because so on their website they have the videos, like the first video they show is like this really long tutorial with no words. Like you just watch this lady just like stitching and she just like points and then she goes and she's like this and then she goes and you're like, what are you pointing at? What are we doing? What do you mean? And that is what I used for the beginning part, like the drawing, the outlines, the getting the pieces together. I had no freaking clue like what this video was trying to tell me. So I was just kind of like, and to a point, I'm a visual learner. Like I can watch something and copy it, but there's still some little techniques, some little things that I'm like, but how did you get that to blend? How did you hide that? Like, what did you do? How did you do this so quick? And it's those little things that I miss. And lo and behold, they had a video, a further description one, how to do like this quick stitch. And yeah, I just did it and all this edge within a matter of minutes, got it done. Super easy, super quick. So I do wish that they just put the description in the video or have that video be the first video that we see, like the ones with people actually talking to you opposed to some lady just pointing at her project and you're just like, yep, that's a craft right there. What you doing? So I don't know. I don't feel like everyone's a visual learner, so it can be difficult to just watch and repeat. You need words, but then again, if you're just smarter than me and you scroll down, there's a whole bunch of videos. So that's my only complaint, that I feel like that's why the first part took so long, but you live and you learn. So the next purse I make, I will let you know, but I bet it's going to be faster, but I'm going to get it done in less than 6 hours because the first part took over 6 hours. I was also worried that it wouldn't cover, but I guess you don't really see the clear plastic at all. I was also worried about this corner piece, but guess it's fine. Oh, more fuzzies falling off. This is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna be covered in fuzzies again. And I never learned. Like I literally just cleaned the place, vacuumed, mopped, dusted, everything like that. And then I was like, oh, I have time. I'm gonna finish this video. I should have just waited to clean till after the video. But you live and you learn, right? my string keeps doing something like this. I don't quite understand why. So I keep just cutting it off. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but it is off. So. Look at that. I have a half bag. And it's gonna go. Boop. Does that even match, line up? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I am a little worried, but I think we're doing it. Now, the scary part. I feel like I am performing surgery. Oh, I have to be so careful. I didn't even do that right. I don't feel like I did that right. I'm supposed to start from the inside. A good thing I'm not a doctor, not performing surgery. Could you imagine going into a surgery room? They're like, did I hit the right spot? Was that the correct organ I was supposed to take? I don't even know if I did that right. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What I'm also coming to learn from this project is I'm not very good, like, with my fingers. My dexterity needs a little work. So this fine stuff of like tying, not the easiest for me, but I carry on. Okay, what am I doing now? And now I'm back to being confused. If this doesn't line up, it's gonna look so silly. At least I think so. I watched a tutorial video for like a good while, but I did not watch it to the end. I got the gist. I was like, okay, yep, you know, go on through, tie it up. Clearly, what just happened? I didn't even catch that. I somehow didn't tie it. I think that's called karma, after I just said, I didn't really watch a tutorial video, and I'm like complaining about it and everything, and then just, okay, it's okay. It's okay. We're doing it again. We got this. This makes me wonder if all the other ones weren't tied correctly. What a terrifying thought. We are just gonna say a silent prayer and hope for the best. So, all of you out there, please say a prayer for me. Because I don't know if I'm doing this right. I think this is like probably the most advanced crafting project I've done. I do maybe more simple things. This has definitely been like my biggest challenge that I've brought upon myself. It looked interesting. I see so many different crafts and arts that people are doing. I was like, wow, I want to do that. I want to try that. That looks fun. But then like my brain doesn't fully realize the actual like difficulty that goes into like doing stuff like this. Like, I don't think I'm naturally gifted in the arts, but my brain thinks I am. So then I want to go and just try all of it, and lo and behold, it takes me a good 12 hours to get anything done. That's okay. Because you know what? It is fun. It is satisfying. It is fun. Even if I mess up, even if I make the derpiest bag we have ever seen on the internet, doesn't matter, because I had fun. I will have enjoyed this greatly. Surgery complete. We have, well, no, wait, sorry. Let me finish the pink. I get ahead of myself. I get really excited. I'm just like, oh my God, it's almost done. Look at this. And no, it's not. I need to actually finish it. Hold on. into the issue and my bag is falling apart. Great. I like just I feel like I'm just gonna have to redo some parts. Like just go through and just shove this back in because that's not how it's supposed to be. And I don't know why I didn't think about this like when I was making the main part of the bag. But I didn't think to like fasten off on the inside at all. And maybe you're not supposed to, but I don't know. I just ran into the issue where like my main base is coming apart. I just had a piece just fall right out. So now I need to go and redo this. Do I just redo it now? Oh dear. Oh dear. But if any of you have done this, let me know. I didn't see anywhere where they said like tie off for your first one, like in the main part that you're doing. So when you're going and doing the initial stitches, they didn't say anything about like, oh, but like, by the way, this can like pull out on its own very easily. So just stitch in and tie for your first one. But now going through and doing it again, that's probably would have been smart to do to secure all this because my flowers are falling out and my background's falling out and it's going to kind of be a little bit difficult to do that when it's all closed up. So I guess BRB while I go back and redo some of these that are just, which would make sense why this tail's falling out then, because that's gonna suck later on. So I guess be right back. All right, I have reinforced quite a bit of it. Hopefully nothing more is needed. I haven't found any more pieces that just kind of fall right out. So here's one side. Very cute. Got our little tulips. It is lined up, it looks like. I just need to finish the other edge. And then we can put on the accessories. So let's finish this up. Let's go. I didn't think it was already hard to tie. It's definitely gonna be hard to tie that off. Alrighty. I think my ring is snagging on stuff, so we gotta take that off. Sorry, love. Okay. I feel like I need like one of those surgical cameras that can see inside a person to guide the surgeon. You know, like their eyes are here, but they're like off looking at a screen. They're like, oh, yep, I'm almost there. I can't see anything. I wish there was a way to just like burn this stuff. Like, that was a weird way to say it. You know, like some of those materials where you can burn it and they like cinch together. I don't think this is that material, so I'm not going to give it a try. But it would be quite helpful if it was that material. And I could give it a try. I would love to cinch it off. My fingers can't reach in there. I'm barely gonna know if I'm gonna cut the right string. Oh man, I hope I got everything. I did it. I have a bag, kind of. I have the base. But it is cute. The tulips did align with each other. It's, of course, not going to be like the most spacious, but it does have room to grow, so it can be kind of big. It's meant to just be, you know, a fashion piece, a statement piece, I guess you could also call that. I don't know what to do next. Oh, I guess I gotta watch more videos, so I'll be right back after I watch the rest. All right, so what I didn't realize is the chain strap is optional, but I think I am going to add both just so she has both options. But I got my straps here. These are all supposed to be like punched through, but as you can see, quality control, not all punched through. I got some that I'm gonna have to, like, I guess, dig out myself. Since I don't have a hole puncher for belts or straps, so not a problem. I can just go through and quickly punch out these holes. Because in the video it shows like this, ow, and don't stab yourself. In the video I was watching, it looks like the lady's straps already came pre-punched and no need to do this. But, you know, it happens. Probably runs through the machinery. Machinery doesn't hit all of them. So I already had threaded my needle since that's the part that takes me the longest. This is, honestly, I feel like should be the parts that, I was about to say shouldn't be hard, but almost lost my string. I feel like these should just be like the fun little detailed parts. I think I have my knot. Watch this thing come undone. And it does come undone, because apparently I don't know how to do a knot. Okay, round 2. Let's do that again. Oh dear. And you just love when you watch videos and people make it seem so easy, and then you do it yourself and you're like, I don't know what I just did. Poke through. Nope, and then I lost it. It's always one thing or another with me, you know? Things just can't work smoothly. That's just not how it goes, you know? But it's okay. It's the journey, not the end destination. Or is it the end destination that matters, not the journey? I feel like the journey matters. It's fun. This is still fun. I just have difficulty with small, delicate strings. My fingers just don't know how to work. I fear for what I'm gonna be like when I get older. What's funny is last time I did like what I thought was a triple knot, but maybe I didn't. So I'm going to attempt to do another triple knot. No, because that's all coming undone. Do I need to look up how to do a knot? Like, do I not know how to knot things? Is that what's wrong? Is that, because I swear, like, literally as I'm doing it, it was lifting up. I don't know. Oh no, man. She's gonna be swinging this bag around and the strap's just gonna fall right off. Maybe a quadruple knot will help, but probably not. Maybe my fingers just aren't strong enough to make a knot. I don't know. Found something new about myself today. I can't make a knot to save my life. Oh well, we're continuing on. So we have the first stitch. I wish they had with this. They don't have written directions. I would love it to just, since I do have some experience with crafts and embroidery, I wish that they just were like, yeah, now do a back stitch into the next hole for whatever, the strap, or however they want to write it. I clearly don't write directions. Watching a video, sitting through it, and it's just like, I just keep hitting the skip button because I'm like, nope, I know that. Okay, let's get to the part that I need help on. And that's probably been like the longest part of this, is just watching the tutorial videos. I read a lot faster than people talk or, you know, explain things. So I wouldn't say I'm impatient, but if I already know how to do something, I do want to have it done quickly. Like, I just need the quick. Now we add the straps. Make sure that they're centered, or you can have them as wide as you want. We're, you know, embroidering basically this, stitching this on with backstitch. But at this point, I'm probably beating a horse, dead horse. You know, I found out today my brain's not working quite right. So sayings just don't work. So, oh well. Carrying on. So I have the first part. Can we see that? Look at that. So pretty, so nice. Is it centered? Who knows? But that's okay, because it has personality. That's all you say. When people complain about your art, you just say it has personality. That's all that matters. So I'm just gonna finish this part. A mistake was made somewhere. Why can't I craft? Like, this is me. This is my normal me. When I craft, I make 1,001 mistakes, but holy cow, I thought I was doing so good. Where did this come from? I was just looking at it back. I was like, why is it so, why it doesn't look right? I feel like I'm not gonna have enough string. What is going on? I have no explanation. So I think I'm just gonna be back once I get these straps on, because it just ain't happening. So I'm almost done with the straps. Yes, I changed the camera angle again. I just felt like it's easier for you guys to see what I'm doing, unless, you know, you guys enjoyed seeing the silly faces I was making in distress at making this project. But let me know. I mean, personally, when I watch these types of videos, I like to see the actual item. But if you would rather see my face or a mixture, just let me know. I'm currently running into the issue where I have barely any string left and still 3 holes to get through. I didn't cut too much off from my mistakes. I mean, this is what was cut. So if literally they only gave me the exact amount I needed to complete this project, because I don't feel like I wasted any on here. I went back and fixed my mistake, which was funny enough on the second hole. That's back where the issue had started. Yeah, we're gonna see if I can somehow make magic out of the string, because as of right now, I don't even think I'll be able to thread it through. This is a disaster. I don't know what else to say other than it's a disaster. Because I still need to tie a knot with this. I don't know. I don't feel like, because there's another string for the other side, right? You do the other strap with this. I guess I should have measured both of them to see if they were even strings, but I didn't think to do that. So I either got chipped on string, or literally the tiny bits of nothing that I cut off was needed to finish. So I'm slightly at a loss. It definitely would have been cute. Like, I like the little stitching on it, but you know what? It more than likely it's probably user error. I probably didn't make these tight enough. You can see, you know, my embroidery people that are more experienced than me at this. Let me know if I totally screwed myself or not. Because at this point, this definitely ain't being given to anyone. So this is why I made that comment that I usually do the first ones as tests, and then the real one will be the second one I do. But I don't know, it was really cute. So I might open the other bag and just use that string. If not, I mean, I also can't make a knot to save the life of me, but I can't find the knot anymore. Like, I think my knot, like, you used to be able to see it, I think it almost got pulled through, because they said in the video, this should feel very secure. It's not. I don't know if it's supposed to move around, but it is. So I don't know, maybe I'll do the other side first, see if like this, they actually give you enough string to do this. Because if not, I guess I could just do the gold chain and that's it. I'm contemplating this one. I don't know what to do. Another thing is coming out. Oh, oy vey. I gotta see it to the end though. We have to press on. All right, so of course now I mess up. I was doing so good, you guys, when I wasn't recording. The second I put on the recording, I do this. Okay, well, I can confirm that they give you just the exact amount you need. No mistakes. You can't cut it at all. Because on this side, I did the back handle, did not cut anything, did not make a single mistake. I'm now making that last stitch to then make my knot on the inside. Feel like I've done same type of stitching. Guess they are tighter. Maybe I just need to go back and make them tighter. Oh man, I have been working on this now for about 3 hours. I thought, so that includes like the edging and now the handles. And I thought like this part would be the easiest part. It's not. I I think just the very beginning part where I'm just like lackadaisically just putting the string through the holes and stuff. But everything else, nope. No. I haven't had any issues with this side. I don't know why these knots are working. Maybe I should have like started this video, or the second part of this video, day 2 of this video, was saying I'm a little bit sick, so I'm not feeling the best and my head's not working the best. So I feel like I'm not like comprehending what I'm doing. But I thought I was well enough to make a video. Clearly not if I keep just making mistakes. But so moving on. We got better things to do. We are going to attach this hardware. Inside doesn't really matter what it looks like, right? It's the outside that counts. I think that's another saying that I got wrong. Okay, well, one is attached and it's on as straight as it's going to get, but it's attached pretty well. Yeah, I don't have any worries about that going anywhere. Now we just need the other side. All right, now we can just add our little chain. Should be fairly easy. Okay, I keep saying things are gonna be easy. Oh my goodness. And it never is. I think I just need to stop saying that. All right, and then go this side. Oh my goodness, you won't be able to see it very well and right now, but long chain. Okay, so we got our chains attached. I think all that's left is our butt enclosure and our handmade sign. Handmade. All right, and it seems simple enough. We got our little claspy thing, so obviously these are going to bend in. Hopefully my fingers are strong. I don't have the dexterity, but do I have the strength? So honestly, I don't know if I like the way this tutorial is. I would have put these on probably first before putting on any chain or strap or anything like that, since everything else just gets in the way now. But let's see. So we're putting it somehow right at the top, right? Yep. Okay. I like that's crooked. Does it matter? It's a circle. I guess circles don't matter. They did say you could get pliers if you needed it. I don't have any, so I just have to hope my fingers are just strong enough to do this. So, same with the other side. Let's check. They are definitely not lined up. Perfect. I'm so glad I can eyeball things. Oh, that's a good clasp. Oh, jeez. Okay. That ain't going nowhere. Oh, I should probably cut these. Yeah, got a lot of scraps going on in here. And then we just have our little homemade thing, or handmade thing. Homemade, handmade. So, this is definitely handmade. I think the handmade sign does need to go on this side with this janky strap I have. Again, it gives it character, okay? So it looks good, it gives it character. Use our fingy strength. Voila. I have, oh wait, as this is off to the side. I forget where they attach this, like just on the strap, I think. Look at that. Handmade, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this strap. I might take the strap from the other container that I got, the other item thing, mabob, and just redo it. But let's get... This is so bad. I mean, it's still on. It's hanging on. That's pretty good. I mean, I have no words. It's cute. This is honestly such a cute bag. It is so soft, minus all the mistakes that I have made that I hopefully have covered up in the process. Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to like be able to feel the sides move when you push on them. But I don't have much cream string left, so there's only so many mistakes I can fix. But you know what? Overall, it is cute. Let's see what this looks like being used. All right, you can probably see so many fuzzies on me. This bag definitely will shed all over you, but look how cute. We have a bag, you guys. And it's so cute and dainty. Imagine if this actually was done. But you know what? This took me maybe total 10 to 12 hours. But again, I make a lot of mistakes. So it probably won't take you that long. I need to double check like where they keep this thing because I don't know if that's exactly right. But it snaps shut. Yes, it does. It snaps shut. You have the little one. I don't, and then you can like always remove the long chain if you don't want that. You got a little hand purse. I love it. I think this is so adorable. Once I actually get my act together and fix this thing, I think it's gonna make a nice gift. Because really all it is this. And I mean, it's more likely user error that I didn't do the straps correctly. But everything else is looking pretty good once I took the time to fix all of my little holes that I had. I like it. Well, I love it. I think it's really cute. I'm very happy with it. Definitely, if I could make any recommendations to people, if you choose to do this, the quick stitch motion thing, highly recommend to just do that because doing one at a time. I actually did hurt my wrist a little, not carpal tunnel, but like opposite, where the top of my wrist was hurting quite a bit from how much I was pulling through, so that would have sped up the process. But also the tie off method, where they said that they just did that for like the corners or anywhere that they really wanted to secure the bag. I would have just gone ahead and done that for all like the filling in part, because what I found, and maybe it's also part of my nails being the issue, but while I was going through and making this bag, my fingers would accidentally nick like the parts that I like wove through, because I'm used to embroidery, you know, you finish and then you weave it back through and it's secure. Well, as I'm like continuing on with the parts that I weave through, I would accidentally pull out, and that was pretty disappointing. But I mean, it won't stand up on its own. Oh, you can't even see that. I don't know what I can put in this. I mean, it is quite spacious for a little, what I call like a dump bag, to put in here. I mean, what do we got over here? We have a phone. I'm so scared of this falling out. We have a phone for reference. Let's see here. We got a TV remote in case you need to take your TV remote on the go. I don't know your life. Maybe you do. Yeah, I feel like these straps are pretty good, pretty secure, minus that. Maybe I'll just show this side. Pretty secure. It was fun. Overall, it was fun despite my constant complaints. And look at that, I already found another piece that's coming out. So, you know what? I would love to hear your thoughts and comments. If you have tried the Craft Club, if you tried making this purse before, if you enjoyed it, hated it, what were your thoughts? Because honestly, I feel like it's just me. Like, I am not the best at crafting. I enjoy it, but I'm not good at it. So, yeah, that's been fun. Thanks for hanging out with me during this. I'm now going to go vacuum my floors and my couch and myself. And you guys go and enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope something good happens to you. Bye!